It was an awkward feeling, like the one you have when you've lost your wallet, but without that inner pain as if someone has punched you in the stomach. To fall asleep on the train is one thing, but to jump out of the empty wagon onto an unknown station, just to find yourself practically in the middle of nowhere, that's a bit too much. Our hero looked around. A pretty eerie feeling came from this place. There's a lonely ticket booth down the hill and a dark path into the woods. Not the best place to get stranded.
Good evening. Did you know? Nothing has changed. The place is called Bytown. I'm afraid the next train will not be here anytime soon. I don't see anything on my schedule, but I'll receive a fresh one in the morning. My best bet would be to wait for the morning and see what's what with a fresh view on things. Everyone benefits when the morning comes. It is what it is here. My employer is a considerate one, but I just cannot give you information I do not possess. Just follow the path through the woods. There's an establishment. At this moment, I cannot share anything more with you, I'm afraid.
A somewhat unpleasant shiver ran down his spine. This place was not right. That silhouette of a building. What do you call a feeling of a pain if you don't feel any?
Do I look like a tobacconist? Well, sit down then. Train? Well, just your regular small town, I guess. Stories, mostly. City? I don't know nothing about the city. Everywhere's the same, if you ask me. Mate, if you want to live here, you have to mind your business. And I intend to do that. And you should too. To buy a drink. Just go back to the station and ask the guy. No. As I said, I mind my own business. Don't make that face. And be careful with the numbers, lady. Drinks. Drink.
And you never know which is better. A polite man who never says anything to you, or a rude one who tells you right off.
Evening. What is it now? did he now? Just go straight down the path and don't...
Our hero noticed a path to the left he had not seen before. That's the way. A tall man, just standing there. Looks like all the weight of this world is on his shoulders.
No. Leave me be.
Nothing good there. Despite dark windows, there's a feeling that this building is not empty. Far from it. The fence is broken, but not enough for a grown man to squeeze through it. Closed shut, but it could be opened from the other side. A kid is playing an obviously very elaborate game.
You... Sir, are you off the lift as well? Well, there was a fire. I really don't know what it means. They moved... Sir, maybe...
The lake was as calm as this night, but something, as with everything else lately, felt off. Nice boat. No use without the oars, though. Nice boat. No use without the oars, though. What is this? A beautiful, semi-transparent woman's face appears in the air, like there wasn't enough strangeness already.
Are you not talking to me again? Oh, come on, don't be such a baby. I am right here and just for you. Does he know me? Yes, you silly. Too good for my liking, I guess. Oh, what is this game you're playing? I am 5 years younger than you, so talk to me. Oh no.
Okay. Guess this is the establishment up on that hill. A somewhat pleasing view of civilization, so to speak.
Good evening. I don't think so. What will you be having? I would say no. Pretty cool. Cannot say. I can get you a beer, some whiskey, even milk, if that's your fancy.
What? Yes! There's more to this place than you can imagine, my friend. Look. Yes! Yes! Friend, I'll tell you straight. You won't find a room here or anywhere else this evening. And since this is a fact, I just enjoy the night, man. Hey, not saying I know it all. The night is long, but one thing is for certain. This establishment, apart from Tom's little business there, is closed. Shut. Unavailable. I have a room there myself. No. Oh, so you met the ticket guy. Well, there might be a way. If you've spoken to Tom over there, I'm afraid there's nothing more we can do.
Hello. So, how have you been? You know, I missed you. Fine. You always said that. Hello. All that has been. If you just changed a little bit. I gave up on you. Greg, it's not that I did not love you. Yes, at one. I am sorry. Later.
Why not? Hello? Why not, man? Why not have... You know, some say that there's adventures where you can meet yourself. Wouldn't that be nice, eh? Yes, you see, this is not your ordinary train, even if it looks like the usual one you take every weekday after work. See any familiar faces? Literally or not. There's always a choice in these things. That's one of my powers. I don't know everything by any means, but I sure do know things that matter. True. At least not a smart person. But smarts are not the only thing, you know. Sometimes you have to let things flow. Nothing of the sort. Let's just wait for this dream to be over. Nice boat. No use without the oars, though. Something there? It's been a long day. closed shut, but it could be opened from the other side. The fence is broken, but not enough for a grown man to squeeze through it.
Drinks, no chatty chat.
Sir, in the morning.
I would...
Ha! Check that house, man.
Nice boat. No use without the oars, though. The fence is broken, but not enough for a grown man to squeeze through it. Closed shut, but it could be opened from the other side. Closed shut, but it could be opened from the other side.
Hey, sir. Oh, he's here. We saw each other. I just wish he could come closer and I could touch him again. He's so furry and beautiful, and he sees me, just like you, sir. From me? That's a spooky place. I don't think it would change much. I've been there, you know. That rope of mine should be somewhere.
The fence is broken, but not enough for a grown man to squeeze through it. Closed shut, but it could be opened from the other side.
Drinks. You probably mean that old thing I found. Yes, take it.
Hey, sir. Oh, he's here. We saw each other, I guess. But since he already... Oh, I tried and... I don't think... I've been... That rope of mine should... From... That's a spooky place.
A huge wheat field. While it does look clean and looked after, there is no sign of any sort of farming machinery. While the house looks old, it also has a vibe of being looked after. Is that a dog?
Well, what do we have here? What is dead, my dear? An empty jar of jelly? There is no value in that. Well, except for glass aficionados, of course. Come now. Don't be so dramatic, child. It's a reality. Like that chicken you ate at dinner. A vessel. A shell. It's just a vessel. A shell. Thank you. Thank you. And you are very welcome here, my son. Everything is written. Where are you coming from, and most importantly, where are you heading? It's just a matter of knowing. Bytown, yes. So many meanings can be enclosed in this name. This town has many owners, and all of them are playing their own game. Apart from regular folks, of course. Poor souls. Oh, politics, politics. The old ones are gone, but others came and set up shop. Then they went away, leaving their workers, if we can call them that. Without supervision, they became... Then there's others. And how could I call them? Locals. They don't know a thing about what's happening. Bless them. Ha! What else can you call people who spend their lives just being fodder? They cry, they suffer, they yearn, just to be another meal on someone else's plate. Oh, the establishment. I would not bet on that one, dearie. But something tells me that it will be a long night for you, and there won't be much time for sleeping. Oh? Didn't know his dealings were expanded. There's a chance the poor soul paid the price for wanting more. Interesting gossip, I'll give you that. If he is there, well, I've never been there myself, and I've never seen anyone returning from it as well. My boy, you'd better keep your wits about you there. Oh, the world might be different, but you are certainly awake, son. Oh, and what is world? Oh, smarty pants. It can be as large as you make it. And you can enclose it in as small a thing as a marble. Yes. Oh, do tell the tale, dearie. I see. Well, young man, I'm going to keep an eye on you. You are being secretive to a poor old lady, and I don't know why.
Closed shut, but it could be opened from the other side.
Hey, sir.
When you talk to someone, when that someone is polite and friendly, and you still feel like your soul has been scraped with a dirty spoon, let's get out of here.
Hey, sir. Oh, he's here. I guess. That's a spook.
Sir,
Drinks. You probably mean...
The fence is broken, but not enough for a grown man to squeeze through it. Closed shut, but it could be opened from the other side. Nice boat. No use without the oars, though.
Hey, sir. For me? That's a spooky place. Oh, he's here. We saw each other. He's... For me? That's a spooky place. Oh, I tried, and I cannot offer him much.
I can get you a beer.
Look, I'm...
Hey, sir. Oh boy! Yeah.
Milk is taken out and poured into a saucer-shaped crack in the concrete platform. After some time, a little kitten shows up, slowly stepping out of the bushes. He is as black as the blackest night and has big green eyes. Slowly, he walks up and drinks. Our hero and kid sit there in silence for a while and just look at how the little cat drinks. Leaving the basin half empty, the cat comes up to the kid and gives him a little bump with his head, and then scurries off.
Oh no. Sir, you know any good cat names? Behemoth. Yes, that's a good name. For me, I don't know. Well, you did help me with the cat. Yes, but quick. That's a nasty place.
Dark and humid, tiled floor, somewhat slippery. Only a distant light at the end of a seemingly endless and empty corridor. Let's be quiet. Are those screams of some sort? Muffled like they're locked behind 1,000 doors. Like ones you cannot actually hear, just feel.
Yes? Who are you? Never mind that. I'm asking you again. Who are you?
It's not easy to gather your thoughts when you see a woman with a glass of wine in one hand and a cigar in the other, who is dressed in nothing but a bikini and has decorated herself in obviously fake jewelry.
My God, these dumb creatures. What are you doing here? How did you get in? Don't stare at me like that. What is your number? Marcus? Marcus!
Rats. Wonderful. The wall is cracked, but in no way could be used as an escape route. Except for rats, and there is an abundance of those creatures here. Closed. That guy, at least he didn't use the blunt instrument to the head way of knocking one out. This was not a sight any human being could expect to see. Melded into a wall, 3 creatures stared right at him. One had only the notion of a head peering out with an eye. The second, an almost fully formed face and a hand. The third, a human being from the waist up, with the rest simply disappearing into the wall, if there was anything else there at all.
Wake up. Run for your life with me. I am the stars. Well, somewhat. Pretty stuck ones. Oh, yes, yes. The roots are fine. Tea is ready.
Bizarre.
Eons ago, Leonard had missed a leg then. There was. I was brought through there.
Mr. Key!
We are the one. A margin of error. Not professionals, obviously. When they brought me here, I don't know. They are definitely not the smartest. By the things I've heard.
Mr. Key!
We had one once. When he comes, I don't know. Upstairs, there are footsteps. There go.
One would expect the room with some kind of furnace to be at least warm. Instead, an unpleasant whiff of cold touched the face and soul. The mouth of the furnace is just a black void, breathing with chilling cold. The mouth of the furnace is just a black void, breathing with chilling cold. A pile of black sand, coming here from the upper floors, it seems. What is it exactly? Filled with thick black sand, this room had nothing in it. Well, apart from a man tied to a chair in the middle. No ventilation. Shovel and a hole in the wall. Pretty self-explanatory. A man is asleep.
I didn't. You're not one of them, eh?
Knife should be a great asset now.
All the same. Water.
The table with water and food next to the tied-up person.
Bastard just put it there. Local tax authority.
The ties comes loose and
I'm getting my strength back a bit. They play with me. You go.
a table with a full glass of water and a tasty-looking cheese and meat plate. Shovel and a hole in the wall. Pretty self-explanatory. Locked, but these doors are used quite often. First thought, what in hell is going on? Second one, somewhere in a better place, people are having dinners now. Damn. Shovel and a hole in the wall. Pretty self-explanatory. The mouth of the furnace is just a black void, breathing with chilling cold. A pile of black sand, coming here from the upper floors, it seems. What is it exactly? Closed. The wall is cracked, but in no way could be used as an escape route, except for rats, and there is an abundance of those creatures here.
There goes my hero. There.
Closed. A pile of bodies, parts of them. Some are still moving. What in the world? Shovel and a hole in the wall. Pretty self-explanatory. A nice trail of cheese to lure the rat to that overgrown being over there. Worth a try. Now, just to get out of that oaf's way. Keys in the pocket. Now, to just get out of here. Closed. Closed.
There go.
A table with a full glass of water and a tasty-looking cheese and meat plate. Now, let's get out of here. While perfectly visible, these men have a weird shimmer around them. It is like they balance between being solid and bodiless and transparent at the same time.
Hide them close by. Why? Orders.
Well-used gravel road. A huge pipe reaching from the building all the way into a lake. A slight hiss coming from it fills the surroundings.
Yes. You guys are not supposed to be outside, you know.
Nice boat. And now, just beside it, there's also some oars. Nice boat. And now, just beside it, there's also some oars.
I don't trust her.
Hello there. Nice to see you. I'm a fortune teller.
Wit.
She shuffles the cards and you cut them.
Your choice. You will face quite a side story you don't...
She puts down one new card.
Yes, do thoughts? Well...
Circus, huh? So, Oh.
Hey, mate. That was purely your decision. I just said where the proprietor went. So you found him, didn't you? Well done. And no, he is not here. Huh, I was wondering what happened. You've been away for hours. So, you both okay now? Totally glad to see you here alive and well then. For your first time here, you're having a not-so-pleasant night. Oh man, okay. See, I've been around for a while and know some people. I might help you out for a favor. During my walkabouts, I met a guy. Very friendly. He rented out a room to me for a couple of days. Till I found this blasted place. Well, at least this one has a 24/7 bar. And that Tom guy, he is hilarious. Yes, he's on another island. Name was...
An island?
Oh boy, forgot you've been under a rock. Yes, we're on an island, all right. Have you heard of a thing called a bridge before? Well, pretty much. There's a huge ferry bridge further to the north, but that's closed now as well if you entertain the thought to venture further. Right. The name's Yannick. Has his quirks, but a good guy. Makes damn good coffee. Saw the boat right there? Near the water? Just hop in it and row to that small island over there. With a tree. Yeah. And good luck. Oh, just an expression, my friend. And come here in the morning. We'll treat you to a breakfast. No, I guess you don't. Till the morning, compadre.
Nice boat. And now, just beside it, there's also some oars. Looks like a bridge for that train line. It oddly disappears into the mist. Or just ends. That cannot be. A button on a pole. Purpose and/or origin unknown. This thing, it does shimmer. But then again, bump on the head is also pretty noticeable. The air is not fresh. No windows and a warmth coming from walls. A glowing sign appears within the branches of nearby roots. This messy table and tumbled chair look out of place, like orcs in the palace. Grey glow, almost unnoticeable. Green light, probably good, no? Orange light, at least it's not red. The orb given by mountain beings slips into one of the holes. There were two of them open, but one had a symbol according choice you made below. A slight humming sound floor below. And that's it? The orb given by mountain beings slips into one of the holes. There were two of them open, but one had a symbol according choice you made below. A slight humming sound floor below. And that's it? Ticket in the pocket. A plate deeply rooted within a wall. Seems like a part of a larger system. Okay, let's get a room and have some rest, finally. Enough adventures for the time being. Warm interior. Whenever you look, dark wood walls or matching furniture. Everything has seen better days, but is well taken care of. A slight mess, as is the houses outside. Documents look untouched for quite a while. A poster of a villain in some action movie. He does look sad, but he's surely a villain. A poster of a villain in some action movie. He does look sad, but he's surely a villain. A poster of a heroic figure from an unknown movie. A dark mood encumbers the image. This kitchen is a mess, as pretty much everything here, but still seems pretty clean and looked after.
What a surprise. Tea? There's always time for tea. That's quite a story. And yes, I did. Not here, I'm afraid. I wish I could help you, but there's an establishment up on that hill over the lake, but you've been there already. Sometimes I wonder myself. We call it an outpost. Lived here all my life. If it ain't broke. My brother. Yes, sometime. Oh, one very nice old lady. Oh, no. At this moment, yes. Sometimes I wonder myself. Those boats and their accidents.
A model of a sports car. Looks premium. What will you name him? Are you sure? A grey slip of paper is hanging out. Upon closer inspection, it contained numbers and one of those signs on the wall. A grey slip of paper is hanging out. Upon closer inspection, it contained numbers and one of those signs on the wall. Ticket in the pocket. This messy table and tumbled chair look out of place, like orcs in the palace. The orb given by mountain beings slips into one of the holes. There were two of them open, but one had a symbol according choice you made below. A slight humming sound floor below. And that's it? The orb given by mountain beings slips into one of the holes. There were two of them open, but one had a symbol according choice. Ticket in the pocket. A grey slip of paper is hanging out. Upon closer inspection, it contained numbers and one of those signs on the wall. our new friend, doing what he does.
Sir, dark place that, but I'm glad to see you back. This was my home, sir. I don't know. I am tired. I would like things to be back as they were, or for this just to end. I don't remember the first days, weeks after the fire. Then I've just been here. Now, after all these months, I guess I want to see my ma and da again. I am tired. Nobody sees me. And you going places where I am sure of it. You will meet something more horrible than death. That or, I don't know. Since the fire, I feel that I don't belong here. Well, kind of obviously. Also, with all that, I feel somehow connected to that farm and that huge thing on the little island. But that tower isn't scary though. I think people die there, but slowly. Don't know, sir, but I have seen some weird people come there now and again, in suits. Never seen the doors, but they surely went in, but I was not allowed to come closer. And now I haven't seen them. Oh no, sir. Been there forever. Yes, I heard of some. Garbage truck, you mean? I don't know.
Tracks from a truck, almost abruptly ending just a bit further on both sides. The house is burned down quite a while ago. Burned logs. Dirty. Better not touch them. A marble, similar to those the kid has, will do for a souvenir once this nightmare ends. A marble, similar to those the kid has, will do for a souvenir once this nightmare ends. Bus schedule. It hasn't changed for decades, it seems. Under the transparent plastic, the paper is ready to disintegrate. Old-fashioned passcode. Good, Old-fashioned passcode. A pile of trash. Old papers, clothes, branches of a long-dead tree, and, well, unknown. Bus schedule. It hasn't changed for decades, it seems. Under the transparent plastic, the paper is ready to disintegrate. A marble, similar to those the kid has, will do for a souvenir once this nightmare ends. Burned logs. Dirty. Better not touch them. Tracks from a truck, almost abruptly ending just a bit further on both sides. Feels like a small entrance into something huge. Despite everything seeming dry, the hero's nostrils are filling with a damp, sticky aroma. Doesn't want to leave. Old but clearly operable garbage trucks, with faint warmth coming from one of them.
Who the fuck are you? Real. Do you know? Why don't you ask properly? Here comes the large story. You can be polite outside. But do you see me laughing? Maybe.
Good. Old-fashioned passcode. Strong and monotone beats fill the air and stab through the ribcage with piercing knives. A meat grinder, destroyer of anything you hold dear within yourself. Good, old-fashioned passcode. I wonder if it burns. It burns well, and smells even better. It burns well, and smells even better. Good, old-fashioned passcode. Huge speakers making sure every corner of this warehouse is being bombarded by the sound. They're just sitting there. The thought of even speaking with one of them seems the scariest thing imaginable. If you want to characterize drugged-out people, that would be it. They look dead. The notion is dismissed just by random shivers running through their bodies. He does not move. Like someone paused this movie and it somehow affected only him. Actual fat is seemingly pushing itself through his clothes. Sweat gathers through multiple folds of his skin on the neck. Again, the smell around here is close to unbearable, and the big guy there is surely the main source of it. The yellow suit might have seen better days, but it seems now it came into existence already covered in stains and sporting loose threads. While the man is already large, the suit seems to be at least 2 sizes too big.
Yes. Who are you? Some off-lister? Damn off-listers. And where is it exactly? Damn. The city. City where? You need to be more precise. I am in no mood for jokes or guessing games. You better not waste my time. Did you? From where? Let's roll things back a bit. Before I have you taken away. Who told you to come here?
What can you expect from bureaucracy? We here are the true workers, keeping everything in check. However, I highly doubt, by unfortunately knowing her more than I would like, that she gave you such a suggestion.
That raises a question of how you got there. The bi-monthly check is due next week. Interesting. I'll make a note of it. Yes. A fire, you say? And what are you calling me for? Deal with it, so you can continue doing nothing on your main job. Fuckhead. What else? Okay. Now go and do what has to be done. So that answers that question. Somebody set some things on fire. Okay. This call just now gave me some new information. Looks like you stirred the pot quite a bit already. Well, apparently you stuck your nose in far too many places. You being here is yet another of those places, as you were not invited here, as far as I can recall. And I have a good memory, kiddo. That being said,
Apparently, you have stirred up some water already and are expected.
get out of my...
Finally. Can ears be happy about fresh air outdoors? They certainly can, and they are certainly happy now. This night, it is long and, quite frankly, feels really too long. Literally. Also this place, by way of magnifying the sounds of one's own steps, constantly wants to remind one how small everything else is. Now, yesterday seems like a long-forgotten dream you did not appreciate. Dark cave. A strong, damp air is preventing anyone of entering there willingly. If this place has a story, it is not a pleasant one. Finally, can we just be done with it? A slight humming fills the air. Is this one of those electric fences? A person looks lazily.
Well? Don't remember ordering a broken record? No sunbathing. What do you want? Mr. Tree? Where? Here? Ah, so you are a blunt instrument of the bunch. Right, now we're getting water from elevators. No legs. Mr. Tree? Where? Here? Ah, no legs. Keys? What? Don't you find people are sometimes rude? Oh, let's not mention all this nonsense. Nobody has any keys. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, I can't. Aren't we all? Nobody has informed me. Maybe, you think? Surprised. Do you? Why I get these? Polite, demand. Everyone is the smartest. Oh, those cylinders. I'm sitting here all the time. I did. No, because that's what we do. It's polite,
Trees behind the fence create another seemingly impenetrable barrier. They are lush and strong, and seemingly moving independently from whatever wind gust came around. An elevator with a platform dipped down into a huge hole in the ground. There is seemingly no way to call the elevator back up. Maybe for the best. An elevator looks operable. An elevator is still operable, so going back up will not be an issue. Another large outpost structure, this time completely ruined. By the looks of all the greenery, this one collapsed a long time ago. Even now, the structure looks solid, and reasons behind the fall could be nothing short of a huge explosion. The row of buses, same story as the outpost before, all covered in vines. This time coupled with rust and the same unsettling feeling from the farm. These buses have a history, a better left unknown history. While greenery has taken the buses over, they do look completely free of any dirt. Rust is there, but nothing else. Somewhere in the dark, 20 or so meters away, sounds of peculiar cracking are disturbing an otherwise quiet atmosphere. It is too dark to see whether those are just metal beams or something else. Somewhere in the dark, 20 or so meters away, sounds of peculiar cracking are disturbing an otherwise quiet atmosphere. It is too dark to see whether those are just metal beams or something else.
Well, well, I presume you've got quite a story to tell, or am I wrong? Oh, yes. Some of them are quite interesting individuals, if one can call them that. I use this term pretty loosely. Right. The most ordinary office. Just looks different. Badly run. but the management cannot do better for so many reasons. This franchise has lost its way a long time ago. Considering where you are coming from, you might not see it that way. Not so fast, darling. Not so fast. You haven't seen the important things yet, but I do think you soon will. And that doodle-doo of a creature there just needs a redo. A slightly harsher word, and he'll snap like a twig. But that's not my security on the line. Enjoy the only real choice you get here, my boy. I would not dismiss them if I were you. Quite a place. The great puzzle for those knobheads. I sometimes have quite a laugh. You don't seem so young that you cannot hear what has been told to you. Or am I wrong?
Came with some... Came with... No more... Okay. Weak, irregular gusts of wind. A feel of a presence. Of what? Little rosebush catches wind and trembles with anger, annoyance, and general disgust towards everything.
Well, here you are.
This voice fills your head. It's as clear as spring water and bears somewhat friendly tone.
We don't get visitors often here, and we get intelligence on everything. Your comings and goings were interesting to follow.
Since nothing else is here, that tree...
You managed to get into place you were not supposed to, and somehow went about it almost completely undisturbed. Some notes on security must be taken here, but that's not for here or now.
Ah, tiny thing.
Another voice, an agitated, annoyed one. Was it a bush? It moved, despite the wind being completely absent here.
Just zero him in and wrap up this jazz.
You know we cannot.
Oh, send him back. Our flisters here are bear a threat. You know that, V?
You know we cannot. So, our guest must find this entertaining? You think we are here to answer your questions?
That's...
Yes, and no, we are not. But you did. People here are to be left alone.
That's it.
Right. We are prepared to assist you. We are here to do the job, and majority of it you would not comprehend. And you say you didn't stir the pot. No, but our operation loves order. Since we don't want to involve more eyes and ears into this, more legwork. Make sure the train comes, and you do not have much time for this. About an hour. Take...
Little Rosebush catches wind and trembles with anger, annoyance, and general disgust towards everything. 2 pines towering over this island. Bring them into woods and you would not separate them from other, regular trees.
Since we don't want to involve more... All right. Then there is that guy who was intended to end things by himself. Being a reasonable man, I am sure you will understand. I have here some people. Following out cause and effect rules, I do have to give you a choice.
Stupid rules!
You see, you caused a disturbance here, and some things change not according to your plan. Every soul who travels here are accounted for. We take our production very seriously. Then there is that guy who was intended to end things by himself. That's on you.
Fish were not fed.
Again, not the official language, but the proprietor. He was already in the processing.
Go home or spare someone.
We'll give you a couple minutes. We'll give you a couple minutes.
Yes. Agreed. Huh? Way better than...
Am I back? I guess you'll have a chance to learn my game then.
The house floats in the air. Even not a bit of warmth comes from flames slowly eating the structure. Are they actually?
We'll give you a couple minutes.
2 pines towering over this island. Bring them into woods and you would not separate them from other, regular trees.
So what do we do?
Here we are. So be it.
So?